Hello friends, today video we will find out the terminology that is called ash content. So the ash content is find out by the method number ASTM D2584 D5630 ISO 345. Okay. So the ash content is used to find out the material, okay, if a material is filled or not, okay, and this will identify the total filler content. It cannot identify individual percentage in multi-fill materials without additional test procedure being performed, and the ash content cannot be used to determine the percentage carbon fiber or percentage carbon black, since carbon burns off during the ash test. That is, you can say that at the temperature which we are going to heat our sample, and this involves by taking a known amount of sample, placing in the dried, or you can say pre-weighed, okay, you can see here this is our muffle furnace, burning away the solid material in an air atmosphere above temperature 500. So the temperature here would be around 550 or 600, and the ash residue remaining in the crucible is considered filler unless the residue is less than 1%. So residues less than 1% are typically the results of additives that are not burned at the specific temperature, that is around 550 or 600, and this is expressed as percentage ash, okay, and the total ash content equals the weight of the ash divided by the weight of the original sample multiplied by 100. So we have to take around 2 gram of the samples, and usually we should take like the crucible we have here. So we will be taking around 2 crucibles. You can take 3 4, in that case you will minimize the error. Okay, so let's start the procedure. And this is an also alternative method to TGA, that is called thermogravimetric analysis, which is also used to find out the filler content within smaller sample sizes, because here the sample size is bigger, that is around 2 grams. So for carrying out this analysis we need the solid sample, we need some crucibles, tongs, and the weighing balance. So this weighing balance should be very well clean. So first of all we will put our crucible here, and we'll tear it here first. You can also take the weight of the crucible individual, and then you can take the final weights. In that case the work is more tedious. So here what we are doing, we are taking the crucible and we are adding around 2 gram in each of them, and here I am keeping the same biochar so as to minimize error. Taking here 2 gram of the sample, simultaneously I will take another 2 gram in another beaker. So this is my date palm biochar made at 700 degrees C, and this was burnt for 4 hours. So already there is a lot of videos about biochar on my channel. Now already transferred around 2 grams of the solid samples. Okay, you can also take any samples of your desired choice, like polymer, like food samples, asbestos sheets, concrete. Placing this, we have to set the temperature. So we would keep this temperature time as 0. Now this should be 600, and then it should be 2 hours. Okay, now we'll start. Okay, now we would place our sample inside the electrical muffle furnace. I have used this tongue to put my samples, and you should also use some special precautions to put the samples inside, like you should wear the thermal gloves so that you are not exposed to high temperatures, because the temperature is very high here, that is around 600. Here the sample will be charred, okay, and with initial expulsion of smoke, there would be some smokes because we are heating at 600 degrees C, and also all the organics will also be burnt. Now we would take out the burnt biomass and then cool it and then wait. So for cooling we will use a desiccator as we used in our last videos. So initially we took 2 gram. So after 2 hour burning, this is around 0.41 gram in first case. Second case, this is around 0.37 grams. So the ash content here is, we took 2 gram and then it went up to 0.42 in first case, 0.37. So the average here is 0.395. Okay, so if we take the ash dried weight, which is 0.39 upon 2, so it is around 19.75. And usually in the biochars the ash content is lying from 13.2 to 17%, 70%. So this is in the range. Okay, now the biochars is not ash exactly. So we took the biochar and then we burnt at 600 for 2 hours. So this was all about the finding out of the ash content as per the ASTM method. Okay.